Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is John from Volkswagen Planet, coming to you from nice steamy 86 degrees here in Tampa, Florida. It is currently October 23rd, 2020, 14 days away from Bug Jam. Let me give you guys an update what's going on in the 1972 Super Beetle. It is our mission this year to get this car there, and let me tell you what I found today. Alright guys, 1972 Super Beetle. We all know the story behind all this oil. We'll get to that here towards the end of the video. You guys aren't going to believe what I'm about to show you. So I decided to come into the shop today to start getting ready for the weekend. I went to our local VW parts shop, Fisher Buggies. Checked them out. Great bunch of guys, great part selection, great prices, you know, top notch. So I went there, got the sand seal pulley whole entire kit to replace the crank pulley. As you can tell, it's leaking. So I went and bought one. It was like 85 bucks. No big deal. It's called a sand seal kit. Stay tuned for future and further videos on that, but you can tell it's leaking oil from the bottom, and if that doesn't fix it by replacing that, then this motor is shot. It's got to be replaced. The case is probably beat up anyways, but this is the case last hope. So I was going to start laying the parts out, like for instance, we need some gaskets on the fuel line, just small little stuff like that, stuff, you know, that takes half hour, 20 minutes here. That's really all I've got to work on this car. 20 minutes here, half hour there. So this was the time that I was going to use for that. And my plans were for the weekend to actually spend a good amount of time on the car to get ready for Bug Jam. Bug Jam is one of our biggest shows here locally in Tampa, Florida. 600-700 cars, always Pasco County. Check it out. Always a great show. Never gonna let you down. So I give you guys the story on the brakes. The front's done. We replaced the soft line, master cylinder, and the pads. Same with back here. Master cylinder, soft line, the pads, clean and adjusted, and put the drums back on. Same with the front. Right front, took the drum off, replaced the wheel cylinder, soft lined, put the soft line on there, clean and adjusted brakes, put the drum back on, put it all back together. As you guys know, the right rear, which gave us the problem and still does, but I'm still working on that. Let me give you guys a kind of a up close on that castle nut. I think we can get that. So let's give that a quick little spray here of some PB Blaster, and we're going to try to break that loose with an impact or whatever we got to do. But I've been spraying that for the last couple of days, so let's try to see if we can take a pipe wrench or whatever we can get to that. But this is the main kick in the back of the head that I wanted to show you guys today. So as you guys know, I came back into the garage today to start laying out the parts, getting things done right. So I kicked the car. I didn't kick the car, but I put the car into neutral and I backed the car up a little bit. And look what we found, boys and girls. And I'm going to show you what this is, but it's just one of those things that no matter how hard you try, what you do, there's always something that's just going to bite you in the butt, and this is it. So I'm going to put you on hold real quick. I'm going to jack up the car, and we'll be right back in just a second, guys. All right, boys and girls, so we're back. And yep, as some of you may have guessed it, it's the master cylinder. Now, for those of you who've been following the channel for quite a while, we replaced that master cylinder probably about a year ago, but I guess since it wasn't bled properly and everything else. It probably just, the seals have probably got blown out. But I am going to try to put the wrench back on it. It's obviously leaking from the rear. You can see the dripping every now and then. And the fluid on the inner fender well. You can see it's puking pretty good. And how I noticed this was, well, I actually drove the car a little bit yesterday in the driveway back and forth. And I showed you a picture of the I guess what we call the supply lines that go from the master cylinder reservoir down to the master cylinder itself, and they were wet. So I'm going to show you that real quick. And like I said, I just got these yesterday. These are the original, the blue. As you can tell, their discoloration. The dark blue, they're just literally starting to seep through the hose itself. So that's just another, I guess you could say, hurdle that we need to address and deal with. So speaking of the brakes now, which I thought we were about 70 or about 75% done, I guess we have a long way to go still. So now to give you guys a quick, to wrap this up and give you a quick update, the car does run good. I was getting ready to put the sand seal in it tomorrow, but obviously I got to address this situation here with the brake fluid. I don't know if it's a good thing or a positive thing, but I'm going to look at it like this. You guys can comment below and tell me what you think. Last week, we didn't even have brake pressure, and now we've got brake pressure. So I know with brakes, it's going to go to the weakest point's going to act up, and maybe it's just a simple adjustment, tighten the line, but with my luck, I doubt it. So we're going to look at that tomorrow and possibly over the weekend. If not tomorrow, definitely Sunday. But we need to get the right rear nut off there, put the soft line on there, wheel cylinder, get all the brakes at an even playing field. We're going to have to install the brake, soft brake lines in between the reservoir all the way down to the master cylinder, and then turn around and bleed the whole entire system. I wasn't expecting this, but I guess I'd rather do this now and find the problems now than hit the brake and get no brakes. So that's where we're at, guys. I'm not even going to talk about the sand seal and everything else. That's for another video. So I want to thank all you guys for your comments below, your continued support for me and the channel. I was feeling really, really good up on a major high, because you know I've been on a major low. When the guys came over last weekend, still on the high, still feeling good, still going to get this damn thing done. And tell you what, it's either going to be this car or hold on, guys. Or my wallet. And I think in the end, my wallet will get hurt, but my wallet will beat this car. So I want to thank you guys again. Comment below. Show your support for the channel. If you guys are on Facebook, we just created a Facebook group page. Check it out. It's under the same name as our YouTube name, Volkswagen Planet. It's a private group. Answer the questions, and then we'll approve you, and you can join the rest of us, fellow YouTubers, great bunch of guys, and have a great time. Learn more stuff. Meet a bunch of good people. So that's all for this video, guys. As always, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment or don't. So I want to thank you guys again for your support, and we'll catch you on the next video, guys. Take care. God bless. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next video.